Okay folks, I am trying to get set up as quick as I can. As you may be able to tell, we changed venue. Ballyvesta Beach, as nice as it looked, just wasn't performing. And to be quite honest, it was getting a bit cold. So I decided to head home, stop in, say hello to the missus, and grab my big warm suit. So I did. But still had worm to use up. So I have come to, well, it's not a big secret, is it? It's Browns Bay. Also, I don't know if he was watching, but as we were packing up and leaving Ballyvesta, I got to the car park and there was a guy there, Kev, who looked at me and went, "Trig Trackle!" And I do really enjoy meeting viewers out on the beach. So I had a bit of a chat with him. He was fishing it. He hadn't fished it before. So he was giving it a go. He was obviously fishing the last couple of hours of high tide, maybe a bit after as well. So if you're watching this one, Kev, let me know how you got on. I will be interested, because if it does fish, I may well go back one day. Got seeing something on the rods then. There we go. Something on the big rod. Finally, we're starting to give up all hope. It feels like there's something on. It feels like a dogfish. Come on. I was just about to bring the other one in and it just went. Yes, it's a dogfish. Yeah, he's wrapped himself up in all sorts of trouble here. Why? Why? Oh, he's made a right mess of me lines. Right. There it is. I think I've got something on, but I'm not sure. The Sonic just went really slack. And I've put a 5-ounce lead on it, should be holding bottom. There you go. Oh, yeah, there is something on. Excellent. Please don't be a dogfish. Oh, get the drag on. If it's a dogfish, it feels a lot more fun on this because it's a lighter rod, but it's not fighting. I'm assuming it's a dogfish taking the sand deal. Surprised it gave me a slap bite though. I wouldn't have expected a dogfish to run like that. But there you go. Yes, it is another little dogfish. Come on. Do you know what? This May rot must just be pushing the fish out and leaving the dogfish to flip and do what they want. Yep, small dogfish on the sand hill. Let's check the nasal flaps just in case it's a baby something else. No, it is a dogfish. Sorry, it's on. He's going to throw his dinner up now, like dogfish do. Away with you. Did that small light die? Thought I'd put it on. Oh well, let's see if we get another one on the big rod, eh? See you in a bit. Although I am surprised that those frozen sardines are working as well as they are. I know dogfish will take anything, but £3 for that whole bag, I think. And I thought they were going to be gutted for eating, but they are absolutely whole sardines, so if they work this well for bait, I might get another bag at that price. It's cheaper than going to bait shops. And the supermarkets are open in this area. Yeah, there's something up. Come on, fishy, fishy. Do not drop it. I know it's only a dogfish, but come on. There's some catching. At least the rods are doing something. Goes two ways in this channel, doesn't it? You're either catching or you're not. When you're catching, it's dogfish. He's a feisty one. He's not happy. Absolutely not happy. Yes, that is a dogfish. Dogfish number what, 3? Did that flapper rod go? You won't know, you were off, weren't you? I've just baited up. I'm putting silly baits on now. I'm trying to make them bigger than flipping dogfish, but you don't want them too big because you don't know what might be out there. As I say, with all this crap in the water, I think it might be keeping a lot of the better fish out. Or the more attractive. That's... Is that me? Is that the wind? I don't know anymore. Dogfish on the squid. Oh, it came out. Damn it. Friggin' bait came out. Friggin' bait holder. That shouldn't happen. Come on. That'll be a dogfish on the squid probably. I'm in no rush to get another dogfish. As entertaining as it might be. to be catching something. We'll see how we go. I might change venue now, it's dried up a bit, but there's only one place I'd go. Alright, dogfish, I'm coming. Oh, I've managed that. Right, yeah, this one's sorted out. That's holding. Right. Let's see what we've got on here. Oh, do you know what this feels like? I bet you can't guess. Feels like about £18 of seaweed, which can mean only one thing. Obviously it's a ray, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. Look at my finger then. Yeah, laugh away, hooking my finger, yeah, it's fun, isn't it? There goes, that's definitely something on it. A bit of tension, I might get it out of the wind a bit. Yeah, something on that. Oh, yeah. Has he dropped it? I think it's dropped it. No, still there. Something there. Something kicked. Unusual for a dogfish. Get a torch on so I can see. Must be one I've caught 3 times already. Maybe I should start tagging them. It's an unhappy dogfish. It's really unhappy. Feisty one. Anybody want to see a dogfish? Right, folks, I've just arrived at today's venue. Just trying to get myself set up. So, 2 rods as usual. And get the first rod out. Just going to go with the usual 3-hook flapper. Size 2 hooks. Want this one up myself today. Just going to put some ragworm on, and I'm going to put a gripper lid on. There's a little bit of surf on that, and the wind is blowing into my face, so I want it to make sure it holds bottom. So wind blowing offshore to inshore, whatever way you want to look at it. I want to make sure that stays put and isn't getting blown off. Nobody likes getting blown off. Right. Hopefully these worms are okay. You can settle now. Won't need much on them. So it is a Sunday. I've had family stuff all weekend, really. Friday night I had a family thing on, and then it was my lad's birthday this weekend as well, so we treated him to dinner last night. Say we, I treated him to dinner last night. Nobody else was putting their hands in their pocket, were they, dear? You all know how it goes with ragworm, just thread them up the hook, that's all we're doing. Need one more, nice little one like those two were. Perfect. There was a fishing comp at Whitehead yesterday as well, I think. Would have been nice if I'd been able to fish that, but as I say, family events on all weekend. So last night was when we were taking the boy out for his birthday. It is what it is, isn't it? Family comes first. Right, that's the first one up. I'm going to get that out. Not going to whack it out. Wishful thinking, I thought that left hand rod had gone again. That was me tapping it there. That's not me. That was the waves. That's a bite, isn't it? Come on. No. Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. There's only bait left on this, it's going straight back out. No, there is a small flatty on it. It's not a blank. Yo. Not a blank. Right, he's unhooked anyway. I think we can reuse that bit of ragworm.
How's it like today? Huh?
Little flounder, that's the first one. Better than nothing. Right, let's go get this one back. Oh, he's scooted straight back in. Okay, so the flopper rig did have a fish on. Little tea bag. Hook's nearly as big as him. Hooked in the jaw. It is absolutely tiny. I don't know how this is going to go. Nothing really prepared. I'm doing some jobs around the house this week. Keeping her indoors happy. Couple of bits finished off around the house. So she said, hey, why don't you go fishing tomorrow? So I didn't really have anything planned. Let's fix that, there we go. Was down the high street sorting some bits out and says, well, look, yeah, you said I can go fishing tomorrow. Tell you what, the bait shop's open. We'll pop in, see what there is, and if there's a bit of bait, I'll go. And it just so happened it was for a change. So, grabbed a bag of ragworm because there wasn't much else in there. With no other plan, then did the jobs I had to do around the house. So that was me Saturday done. And then wake up this morning, she says, right, what time are you going fishing? I don't know. I've got no rigs knocked up. I've got a bit of ragworm, a bit of frozen squid. I think there's a bit of mackerel in there. So it's a nice day, a little bit of a breeze. Most of the beaches are pretty busy as I walk past them. Fancied a bit of a wrasse session, to be honest with you. There was already people at Garum Point. There was no point trying to put muck because that's just always busy. And even if you fish around the rocks now, there's just kayakers and people diving off the hills down into the fishing holes and stuff. It's become a horrible place for fishing now, but muck. Waterfoot Pier was anglers on there already. So I thought, you know what, I'll give Limerick Point a go. I haven't fished Limerick Point for a little while. Limerick Point's just round the corner from Dalriada Slipway, whatever you want to call it. So I've popped into here. So now I need to find a suitable rig. And I don't know what. Oh, that might do it. That's one of my little wrasse rigs. It's a little floaty bead. Try and keep it out of the crap too much. Size 4 hook. Rotten bottom link. That's all it is. It's a very, very simple rig. Just so that if you snag up, hopefully you get most of it back. So I'll fish out. I'll probably just drop that right down in close to these rocks here. So I'm just going to tie that onto the rotten bottom. Doesn't really matter what knot you use for that. Now you can get fishing. I hope these rag are going to be alright. Been sat in the car all night. Not even chance of getting them in the fridge. I know, terrible. Especially with what you pay for them now. Right, so that's my rotten bottom one. And to make your rotten bottom work, not that I'm going to be casting it, all I do is put a clip upside down, so your weight can just sit on it like that. It does the same job. You generally tend to be buying them anyway. Right. Let's see what these worms are like. Have they survived the night? Don't seem to be too bad. Still crawling. Most of them. Right. It's the smallest one I found. Put them straight up. That's all I'm doing with that. What I would love to get is a cuckoo wrasse. I've never had a cuckoo wrasse, so if I can get a cuckoo wrasse today, I would be made up. As I say, I'm just literally going to drop this straight down and hope for the best. Got a bit of a chop, I'm hoping it doesn't snag up too much. Yeah, I think that's snagged already. Damn it! That didn't work well, did it? Oh no, I think we got it out. I mean, we didn't get much bait left on it. Might be enough though, there might be enough. Maybe you need to go a bit further out. Right, well, we'll just leave that, see what happens. Need to set another rod out. I'm going to put bells on that. Just so that if we do get a nibble, you guys might actually be able to see it and hear it a bit better. Yeah, cuckoo wrasse would be my dream catch today. I'd love to get a cuckoo wrasse. Now the other rod, I think, might be wise to fish a little bit further out. Got a feeling I maybe need to fish that one further out as well. Yeah, the other one will fish further out. Maybe a bit of squid or something. I'm only going to give that about 5 minutes just because in the rough ground it is going to probably lose that bait quite quickly. It's probably going to go air off it. Oh shit. That looked like a bite, didn't it? Where'd it go? Seaweed. Seaweed on the way. Ah! I got well excited then. I love wrasse fishing. I love wrasse fishing. Right. There's still a bit of that worm left on. Similar to waterfoot, because it's just a small size 4 hook, I'm not putting massive baits on. And you won't need a lot on. Right, let me take those bells off for a minute because sometimes the jeans just wrap around the line. I've got a feeling a heavyweight. There is a lot of weed about down here though, I can see it in the water. Let's try down that way. Yeah, it is a bit choppy down there. There is a bit of muck and weed about. And a heavyweight might just help it holding up. I don't think that's a fish. No. Right, finish getting this other rod set up. Love wrasse fishing. Yeah, I love wrasse fishing because you just get so many little nips and bites. When you're just in close to the crop like that, you're just risking losing the gear, and it could be a knock off some weed, it could be a... you just don't know. And then wrasse are just beautiful fish. I wish I'd have brought a lighter rod, but as I say, it was just a sort of... do you want to go out? Yeah, alright then. Off you go. Bye. One of them. I plan to be getting a couple of jobs done right now today, so well, all weekend of bits to do. Never mind, eh? We totally go fishing, that's what we'll do. Now for this one, need to find a rig. I don't know what rig I'm going to put on it. No, that'd be better for the wrasse. Not that one. That one wouldn't be too bad for us. You've not got great rigs in here, you know. I don't know whether to go with a big rig or something a bit lightweight. You'll do. So 2-up flapper, clip down, 1/0 hooks. If we can target something a bit bigger, we can get it a little bit further out. That'll do nicely. What will we put on you? I want to save those for the wrasse. Small herring. I don't know when this video is going out. I've got a couple of videos that I've just not had time to edit and put up yet, so there is content to go. It's been a while since I put anything up. It's just been manic. Right. Frozen herring. Just a couple of strips, frozen herring, that sort of size. Just going to lash them onto the hook. Nothing special. Let's see what we got on these. Oh. Ooh, first little wrasse of the day. Hooked right in the scissors, perfect. Come here. Yep, just a little balance. Lovely. Not the cuckoo we're after. He's straight back. Nope. There's a little fish on it. And a bit of weed. It's very grubby down there, isn't it? Another small little pal on it. We have moved. We are at Garran Point, still on the wrasse hunt. Down to 1 rod. Just want to take it easy here. Yeah, Limerick Point is just far too weedy. So far we've not had any weed, but we're only going 5-10 minutes. Did have a good rattle, didn't hook into the fish. I started chatting to somebody that stopped by to ask what you catch around the usual sort of thing. So, Garran Point. In the snags, looking for wrasse. Cuckoo wrasse is the order of the day if we can get it. Got a towel down under the rod because fish were braid, and if it rubs on the rocks it will snap. And same as the previous video up at Waterfoot, it's just small bits of ragworm. Because you're getting into the rocks and the kelp and it's getting washed about a bit, you need to keep checking the bait regularly, just refreshing it, just because it won't last long. Speaking of which, make sure I've got something on that so it doesn't blow away. Try and see if we can snag his talent to some of the rocks so it's not going to blow away either. This one I've got the back turned rebaiting. Let's check that worm. Yeah, that worm's disappeared already. You don't have to be putting a whole worm, especially if it's a big one. Always look out the smallest ones first. That's what I tend to do. These worms aren't going to last long, they're disappearing in the filler and drying out. That's my fault. Not looking after them yesterday. You know what to do, ragworm, just thread it up the hook, nothing special. And of course the old jinglies, so everybody can hear the bites if you can't see them on the camera. And I'm literally just dropping straight down. Into the rocks. Come on, the wrasse. Come on, come back. So it is just a single hook on that again, same as I was using earlier. Floating bead, just try and rise it up out the snags a bit, give it some movement. It's a size 4 hook, so it's quite small. Not yet. It's nipping at the worm, but it's not taking the hook on yet, I don't think. Yeah, I drove past it earlier. and there was somebody fishing at this point. That's why I didn't bother with it. And then I thought, you know, read it up there, I'll drive back, and if it's free, I'll jump on it. That's better. Oh, I missed him. Still a bit of worm on. I'm going to drop it straight back in. Come on, rats. Come on, rats. Yeah, we got one. Yes. Second venue. Not a blank. It's not the cuckoo wrasse we wanted. Look at that. Right, speaking to a couple of boys there, so I don't have the camera on, but we have just got another lovely little corker, you think? A little black spot there. But we want a cuckoo. And there is still a little shred of ragworm on there. I'm just going to thread that hook up onto it and hope. Adjust them bells a little bit. Only little tappy bites. Not hooking in. Oh, he says. Yeah, we're in. Some little cuckoo. Oh, the colours on wrasse. Is there a prettier fish in the sea? These UK waters. Oh, look at him. There's that marble. I love that electric blue you get on some of them. No spots, but there's another ballant. And he's straight down. Oh, yep. Don't snag me up. No, he's come off. You son of a bitch. He was definitely on. Oh. Okay, I'm back in the honey hole. At least we'll get bites there. Oh. Yo. A little corkling. See the black spot on the tail? Alright, change it up to a 2-up flapper, still ragworm, just get them used up, and thrown it out a bit further. See if you can get a pollock or something interested. The problem with doing that is more hooks you got, the more snaggy you are. I've been a bit lazy, didn't put a rotten bottom on it either, so. See what comes. Oh. Have upped the hook size as well, which could be a mistake, but we'll see. And chop it out there now. Oh, is that a twitch? Come on. Don't play with your food, take it. Maybe the bigger hooks were a mistake. Let's check it. I'm snagged. Maybe not. Seaweed. I know we've got something. A very soft bite, wasn't it? Hey, another little wrasse. There we go.